Ah, caramba! And I knew this was going to happen, but the stainless steel jaw clamps that I bought to attach my reinforcing struts to the pole for the wind vane are sized 1 inch, but that's 1 inch OD tubing, where galvanized pipe that the stand is made out of is sized by ID. And even though this is 3/4 ID pipe, the wall thickness of the pipe is a little bit much. But look, if I take a grinder and grind these edges on both sides, there and there, to give it a little more room, you can see the gap I've got up in the curvature. That should close and work just fine. So let's get a grinder and do some grinding. Sizing these jaw clamps to the outside of this 3/4 inch pipe is proven inefficient with the grinder, so we've pulled out plan B, which is a round cutting head that really does a great job. And the surface we're cutting is round, so it really fits. And you can see where this one here is a nice good fit on this pipe. And that's going to be a lower brace. So when we install the upper, I got to tighten this up under tension and compression. And that'll support this lower pipe while I screw the 6-foot one on with the wind generator, and then I'll brace that off also. So next step. Hey. We're ready to mount the wind turbine. 500 watts of power. You can see we've got plenty of slack in the cord, which we can pull back down into the boat. Here's the flange that the turbine mounts to, and we've already got our connectors here. And we've got it hanging from a string. And that's why we leave this slack, so we can take it up and down as needed if it needs service or replacement. And we've got to make this wire connection here. These 3 wires. And bolt this flange up. And that'll mount the turbine to the pole. And then we'll attach the blades, stand her up, screw her in, and put the braces on it. Okay, we got the wires connected. And now we got to pull the slack down and match the flanges up and put the bolts in to actually mount the turbine. Got the wind turbine connected to the stand. We've got our 4 bolts in. Now it's just a matter of tightening her down and securing her. And then we'll stand it up and put her on the sub mount. Now that we've got the generator mounted to the pole, it's time to put the blades on them. And we've got some crates stacked up here, so we can just slide the blades right in place and bolt her down. It's a little unique how this works. You can see there's a Allen head stamp in the shaft. The nut is held by the hub, and then you turn the shaft to tighten it up into the nut. So we need 2 hands to do that. Then we'll stand her up and install her on the sub stand. We've stood her up and she's in place, but she's a little wobbly till we get our braces on it. So I'm just tying it off temporarily to this handrail with some paracord, and then we'll work on putting the stainless steel braces on. The wind generator is up. We've got it braced off. It's good and solid. She's trying to turn. Now we just need some wind. Her being brand new, I'm sure there's, it's going to take some spinning to free things up. Looking out across the harbor, there's a light wind. I see one wind generator that's actually spinning up to speed. The rest of them are just kind of loping along, maybe a little faster than this one. But it's light wind day. So we're looking forward to having power at night, you know, charging the batteries in the evening as the wind blows, and maintaining our system. See you later.